Welcome to the T-Level Science Core Assessment Employer Set Project, Task 4, Presentation of Outcomes and Conclusions Task Overview. In this presentation, we will guide you through the details and key considerations for Task 4. Please remember that the information provided here is based on data available as of September 23 and may not reflect future changes to guidance documents. Always refer to the most up-to-date guidance. So there are two parts to Task 4. You have Task 4A, scientific poster, which is 3 hours, and Task 4B, poster presentation, which is 1 hour. These can be done on separate days. Task 4A is the scientific poster task, and it plays a crucial role in the ESP. Let's delve into the specifics. So Task 4A requires students to use their plan from Task 2 and their analysis from Task 3 to produce an A2 scientific poster, which they will use as a basis of the presentation to their tutor in Task 4B. Students' posters must describe the problem being addressed or investigated, the results of their analysis, including any graphs and charts, their conclusion. Students are required to work independently under supervised conditions. Students are free to use ICT-based methods to produce the poster, handwrite it or draw it, or a combination. However, note that where students handwrite or draw some or all of their poster, it will need to be scanned. Photographed digitally is acceptable and uploaded as digital evidence for marking. Students must complete this task within 3 hours and manage how they will spend their time using the Task 4 guidance. Students will have access to their project brief, computer and printer access. They'll have access to the NCFE provided LIMS spreadsheet, student analysis report from Task 3, if required, A2 paper, various coloured markers, scissors and glue and or IT software applications to create poster or parts of for printing, and any other resources stated in the provider guide for each specific assessment series. Task 4B is the poster presentation task. So Task 4B requires the students to present their posters to their tutor. The tutor may ask questions to clarify any aspects of the presentation or to offer students the opportunity to provide further explanation. It is essential that the tutor reads the guidance and completes the assessment sheet for tutor questions before the presentation. Task 4B must be completed under supervised conditions, and the presentation itself, along with any questions, must be recorded. Each student has up to 1 hour to complete this task. The student must complete the presentation, respond to any tutor questioning and optional rehearsal within the 1 hour, and manage their time using the Task 4 guidance. They will be given an additional 30 minutes to complete their project diary, which will facilitate the completion of Task 6. Students will require their project brief, their A2 scientific poster, their project diary. There should be an assessment sheet for tutor questions and audio-visual recording equipment. So the evidence requirement for Task 4 is the student poster, audio-visual recording of student presentation, the completed tutor assessment sheet, and any other evidence stated in the provided guide for each specific assessment series. So understanding how Task 4 fits into the broader project is essential. So the student's project journey begins with Task 1, where students conduct a thorough literature review. The insights gained here will form the foundation of the poster presentation's introduction. But understanding the existing research and knowledge, students set the stage for the project's significance and relevance. In Task 2, students meticulously craft the project plan, outlining methods and considering the potential limitations. This piece of the puzzle forms the core of the poster's methods and consideration. In Task 3, the results and conclusions drawn from this analysis, along with supporting tables and graphs, will be integral components of the poster. They provide the evidence and insights that anchor the project's credibility. For Task 5, students focus on summarising findings and crafting concise conclusions. These summaries are not only enhance the poster's clarity, but also assist in planning discussions and formulating email responses. And finally, Task 6, throughout the student's project journey, maintaining a detailed project diary is paramount, and these notes will be the key to crafting meaningful reflections in Task 6. So Task 4 offers an opportunity to demonstrate various core skills, including creativity and innovation, communication, and reflective evaluation. To demonstrate these core skills and the type of assessment, students should create an effective scientific poster. They should data analysis and conclusions. So an effective scientific poster is a visual representation of the project's key finding. It should prominently feature data analysis from task 3, showcasing any conclusions drawn from their research. These conclusions serve as the core message that they want to convey. The student should incorporate infographics to make complex data more accessible, integrating infographics into student poster. This includes clear and relevant graphs, tables, or visuals that help the students and the audience understand the findings at a glance. Visual representations can be more impactful than dense text. Students should also maintain professionalism. So the poster is a professional document and therefore it should not include any superfluous or decorative content. Every element on the poster should contribute to the understanding of the research. It should maintain a professional tone in the writing, focusing on clarity and conciseness. For preparing for the presentation, so content and clarity and confidence. So students should be well prepared and confident in the content featured on their scientific poster. Students should expect questions from their audience during and after the presentation. Students should be able to discuss their findings with clarity and authority, reinforcing the information on their poster. The presentation should have a logical flow, allowing the audience to follow the narrative without difficulty. Rather than reading directly from the poster or script, students should use it as a prompt. Explain their research coherently, connecting their findings to their project's objectives. Students should familiarise themselves with effective presentation techniques, deliver a compelling and engaging presentation, ensuring that they effectively convey the significance of their scientific poster. And in essence, an effective scientific poster is a synthesis of their project's key findings, displayed through data analysis and infographics, maintaining a professional and concise tone. As the students prepare for their presentation, they should focus on content clarity and confidence, a logical flow, and effective presentation techniques to engage their audience successfully. So now we're going to explore how to maximise student success. So we're going to use the Autumn 22 graded A exemplar, the examiner commentary from the task to highlight key areas that can maximise success, alongside the descriptors for the band marking criteria awarded for each AOs. And using this example process, this could also be applied to the C exemplar, giving a way to measure student achievement. So now we're going to use the Chief Examiner's commentary on the grade A students' work. And we're going to cross-reference that with the grading bands and indicates some key developmental areas. So in regards to a comprehensive poster, we have clear evidence of AO2 band 4. The poster featured a concise and comprehensive explanation of the investigation aims, plans, results, analysis and conclusions. Key trends and patterns in the data were effectively highlighted with accurate tables, charts and graphs that supported the analysis. For effective layout and clarity, there was evidence of AO3 band 3 criteria. The content on the A2 poster was thoughtfully designed to maximise accessibility and understanding. Logical arrangements of content, including the use of artwork and colour, aided in conveying the investigation's key points. Results and conclusions were prominently displayed and easily recognised through the use of subheadings, making each poster reader-friendly. In regards to the skillful application of digital and mathematical tools, this is really strong evidence of band 4 criteria for AO4. The student utilised a combination of digital and mathematical skills to organise data and evidence statistical analysis. The table and graph were presented clearly and were accessible to the intended audience, enhancing the poster's effectiveness in conveying information. And finally, in regards to the verbal presentation, so for this one, we have clear evidence of band 2 for the AO5. So during the verbal presentation, the student utilised the detailed content on the poster to expand on the aims, results and conclusions of the project. While the expansion added value to the presentation, there were room for clearer articulation in certain sections. So now that we've looked at one grade A student, we're now going to have a look at overall the feedback from the Chief Examiner for Task 4 for the summer 23 and pick out some key themes, and these can be summarised as follows. Effective posters were accessible to the audience by presenting information clearly and logically. Some students restricted the marks by opting for PowerPoint presentations or using their written reports as posters, which didn't align with the task requirements. A noteworthy issue was the frequent practice of students reading directly from their posters, which impeded audience engagement and limited their presentation's effectiveness. There was variation in presentation skills within the student cohort, with one common issue being the verbatim reading of the poster content during the presentation. Effective verbal presentation skills are vital for successful presentation, including maintaining eye contact, emphasizing key points, and addressing the audience interactively. Achieving the right balance between detail and summary on the poster was essential for success. Some students erred by including excessive written content, neglecting the need for brevity in a poster presentation. Proper allocation of space on the poster was necessary. Some students dedicated a significant portion to the introduction, method, and risk assessment, leaving limited space for essential graphs and charts. Students in general demonstrated competence in using mathematics and digital skills to organise and present their data analysis. Their proficiency in conveying findings to the audience through visuals and concise explanations was evident. The application of mathematical and digital skills were integral to the successful presentation of outcomes and conclusions. So in summary, Task 4 of the Science Core ESP underscores the importance of the student's scientific poster should prominently feature data analysis from Task 3 and showcase the conclusions drawn from their research. These conclusions are the core message of the poster. Students need to make sure complex data is accessible. They need to integrate clear and relevant infographics such as graphs, tables, and visuals into their poster. Visual representations are often more impactful than dense text. The poster is a professional document, avoiding superfluous or decorative content and focus on clarity and conciseness. Every element on the poster should contribute to the understanding of the student's research. Students need to be well prepared and confident when presenting their scientific poster. Expect questions from their audience and be able to discuss their findings with clarity and authority. They should ensure their presentation flows logically, connecting their findings to their project objective. And finally, students should ensure the poster features a concise and comprehensive explanation of their investigation's aims, plans, results, analysis, and conclusion. Highlight key trends and patterns in the data using accurate tables, charts, and graphs. Thank you for watching. We wish you success in the T-Level Science Core Assessment Employer Set project.